Is Cardano or ADA the future of money? This has been a question that I've had for quite some time now, and I've been pondering the future of money in the last weeks, reading books, looking into other investments, other blockchains, other forms of monetary value. And the truth is, I have came to some sort of conclusion that yes, Cardano is the future of money, but not in the way you probably think. What I mean by this is the future is very much multi-chain. All these blockchains and investments or cryptocurrencies that you see here on this chart, a lot of them are the future of money, not just Cardano. And I know a lot of people watching this video, they may say, oh, but Ethereum, your stake's locked up. Oh, but Bitcoin's old. And you can only think about the negative things about each of these cryptocurrencies. But the truth is, each one of these also has some very large positives and very specific different niche use cases for very specific different users. That being said, that means that if one gets taken down, another remains. And soon enough, we have 100 cryptocurrencies that you can use to transact on freely, and the government cannot take all of them down. So to me, the future of money, it's not Cardano. It is Cardano, but it's not just Cardano. Before we dive any further into the video, I want to mention our sponsor today, which is Whiskey's NFT. This is a Cardano NFT project, which right now has the pre-sale mint live. You can check out the link down in the description to go ahead and get 50% of a unique art collectible, but also 50% of a whiskey cask investment that does yield 15 to 20% per year traditionally. And it has a really cool mechanism which uses crowdsource funding to fund this investment through your NFT purchase, and also has some other cool stuff. So check out the website, check out the light paper, and thank you Whiskey NFT so much for sponsoring this video. But back on topic of Cardano and the future of money, and not really just investing, but the future of transacting. I do really believe that it is not a winner takes all place here. Yes, your investment, which you're predatory about and you think is the only one that will survive or want to survive, may do very well in the future, but also so will a lot of other coins. And even if the market cap isn't going to skyrocket to trillions and trillions of dollars, the most useful parts of this, then the truth is what really matters is that the value that the networks bring here with already pretty big market caps that they're holding, that they have the ability to give something useful to the end user. They have the ability to make someone enabled in a way which traditional finance just fails to do. It's not very hard either. Right now, crypto is already fulfilling a lot of this. It's just not as easy to get to the end user for them to store their wealth in crypto, especially so because of all the risks associated with bridges. And it just doesn't feel that user-friendly in general to get even started or remotely started to actually hold money in crypto, and the responsibility behind it and all these other things which are hard. But in the end, the future of money is heavily reliant on cryptocurrency, in my opinion. And not just cryptocurrency, but cryptography and the ways of making things private, making things different than traditional finance and better, not having these false systems of debt and basically insolvency popping up here and there when things you thought were stable aren't actually stable. Now, this may happen in crypto. Things you thought were stable are not actually stable. There's exploits, there's scams, there's hacks, and we're not immune to it. But in order to get to a better state, we have to evolve, and that's what I think cryptocurrencies, Cardano included, Dogecoin included, what the heck, are a part of. Now, cryptocurrency is to me the future of money, and looking this up, there's also people who talk about digital dollars. This to me is a form of the future of money, but in my opinion, it's just not where I want to go. A central bank digital currency, one where the government can control how much it issues in supply, and who even knows if that's going to be public, and all these other things that are in control directly from a few concrete, very small, tight-knit amount of individuals that control your life, essentially. They can say you can't spend this money on entertainment. They can control your money, program it. Now, programmable money is what cryptography offers in a lot of the sense, Ethereum, Cardano, smart contract platforms, but used against you and used in your own will are two different things. And to me, Cardano, crypto, Bitcoin, all these other things, they offer a solution to the future of money because they are not created by just one person who remains in control. They're created by people. They're let out to be in control of whoever wants to control in a lot of cases, validators of the networks. And then they're then the futures of money, because anyone can choose to use them, choose not to use them, choose to validate the network, choose not to validate the network. And really, it's an open ecosystem compared to a digital dollar created by the government. Probably one of the largest parts of why I think crypto is the future of finance is because of transparency, and specifically transparency in inflation or deflation. Right now, if you have a US dollar, you have no idea how much purchasing power that $1 is going to have in relation to how much more dollars have been printed since in the next 5, 10 years, even 1 year. You don't know. And this is heavily reliant on a few people controlling how much money is printed, where it goes, and how much they're going to tell you about it. All of this in crypto, and in most parts of crypto, not all parts of crypto. And you get to choose which crypto you transact with. That's the beauty of it. But most cryptocurrencies have a fixed supply, or a supply that is transparently trackable, and also an issuance of new tokens or supply. And maybe it's dollars, maybe it's Cardano tokens, maybe it's Bitcoin. A transparent ledger of things going out into the circulating supply. So you can calculate inflation rates, you can calculate all these things to the T, and you can also rely on them. You know in 10 years how much inflation is going to be impacted on your cryptocurrency holding. And you know that, hey, this is in my wallet, this is in my control. I don't have to worry about a recession basically causing a increasing, and very much so increasing, rate of inflation on my token, because it is set in code, and in this case, code is law. Now, to me, a lot of cryptocurrencies and technology lie in deflation or inflation. Inflation means a lot of money is being put out there, and because everyone has access to all these new circulating supply of money and dollars, they can now spend their money. And then also everyone is trying to buy stuff, and it causes a increased demand for people. Hey, I got my money, I want to buy something. But also a lot more supply. Okay. More people are going to spend money, yes, but a lot more people have money. So then the things that are in need for these people who have money now, they rise in price, they inflate. And this is from all different types of things, to real estate, to the price of eggs at the grocery store. In line with this, though, we have a transparent way to track inflation, but also technology in general that is deflationary. 10 years ago, you could buy an iPhone and it would cost you, say $1,000. 10 years ago. Now you can buy an iPhone for $1,000, which is actually a lot less money in purchasing power, and get 100 times, 1,000 times the processing power and device. So in that sense, this is where crypto comes into play. It is tech mixed with finance. And to me, the cost of finance right now is always going to be inflation. Traditional finance is also propped up on some pretty not so nice pillars. And I don't really think there's much escape or hope for a lot of people in this current system. And I do think that cryptocurrencies offer some hope to people to be able to transact how they want and transparently see where their money's going and what's happening to the currency that they put their money in. So that's just my 2 thoughts on it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And I know that the inflationary assets and deflationary assets don't always line up with maybe the future of finance, but I do think that being able to track these things transparently, publicly on a ledger is really nice and useful for financial tooling. Anyways, thank you Whiskey NFTs for sponsoring this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. It's been your friend Jack. Check out the links down in the description. Peace out.